Kalimera from Cyprus. This is George. Doing my morning practice and obviously paying homage to last night's sevens. We had quite a few of them. They helped with me, having a very bad roll. So we shall see how we do today. Good morning, Certified Dice King. Good morning. I just logged on myself. Very quick. How are you today, sir? Right. So, as I was saying, we always pay homage. We remember the fallen sevens, which made us fall with them the night before. Not that they are relevant to this morning, but still it's good to remember. Keep yourself humble. Try not to repeat last night's mistakes. And what we shall do, we're going to try a strategy recommended by a very good friend, Mel Lum Ho from Craps, Hawaii. It's called Stop the Bleeding. The idea of this strategy is to come up with a way to minimize your losses from random shooters, basically. Now, random shooters are... Oh, Woody, not just yet, because today I'm going to... Well, I will be throwing my 36 rolls right after I test this strategy for 3 rolls, basically, okay? So, good morning, first of all. Right, for this strategy, basically we have a bankroll. I think I'm going to try it for 3 times. So it's 3 times $142. So that's 342, 124, 26, 426 I would say. Right, so $426 at our disposal to try and get through 3 random shooters. The idea behind this is this. $10 in the field, $30 in the 5 and the 9, and $36 on the 6 and 8. That's 142. Right. We're supposed to employ this strategy for 3 hits and down. That's it. You're off the table after 3 hits. So in order for us to do this, we need to it's supposed to be for random rolls. I'll just put my bankroll here, and because it's a random roll, I thought I would get into character a little bit more, and I consider random rollers the people who throw like chicken feeders. So in order to do a simulation of that, I have employed the help of some chickens. And there they are. It's their feeding time. So I think we are going to do very well in feeding them. I hope you guys can see them as well as I can. They're right here on my table. No? There is no reaction. I thought it was gonna be funny. Anyway. So yes, basically we are going to chicken feed today. I shall be throwing with my left hand. I will be picking the dice up. I will be picking the dice up with my left hand and throwing them against, well, trying not to hurt the chickens, obviously. We are not into animal cruelty here. So this is what we'll be doing, just rolling the dice. We're working on everything, on come out rolls and whatever. So here we go. Here you go, chick chick. That's a 5. Easy. Okay, we didn't hurt the chickens. So that's a 2, 3, 5. So the 5 will pay us 42 minus the 10, that's 32. Now this hit number 1. I'll just put it here. This is our money. I was tempted to pick the dice up with my right, but they are throwing left-handed. You can see a beautiful pendulum swing and sliding, the hand underneath. That's a hard 10. Let's go under the chickens. They're, kind of Yoda chickens. They can hover above the ground. So we have a hard 10. The hard 10 is going to earn us another $10. So this is our second hit. We're waiting for one more hit. All the while, being careful. Look at the. Here you go, chicken, chicken. That's a 5, 1, 6. Well, that's our third hit. We're off the table. Guys, we're off the table with, this is $32. So we just made for $75, $79. And we tell the dealer to put our bets off. Now, having done that, this one comes back obviously for a while. So we're going to continue feeding the chickens. And hi, Mark, it's good to see you. We're going to get a boxcar 12. I bet you this chicken feeder is going to be also small now. There we go, chicken chicken. That's a 639. I just wanted to do like something which is realistic. That's a hard 8. People are cheering. I don't have the effects of that, but you can actually imagine. I spent half my life trying to get a hard 8. Another 8. People are getting ecstatic. This guy is a dice controller, they say. All the time this guy is looking at chickens. That's a 6 for 10. I said that's a joke, but he needs the 11. I think the yo 11 for the top. Here we go. Give us a yo 11. Ace 2, the other side. He's very close. He's controlling the dice. Let's do this. Come on, shooter. 4, 2, 6. He's on a roll. 5, 1, 6. The guy's a repeater. Here we go. 6, 5, yo, guys. He's done the toe. He has done the bloody toe. I just have to give up. Alright, let's do more. Ace 5, 6. He's hitting those insides like there's no tomorrow. He's constantly on axis because he doesn't know what axis is. Hard 6. For him there is no axis, there's just numbers. And he's hitting 6 for 10. He's hitting the outside as well. Yep, that's what he does. 5 for 9. Let's do this. Chick, 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 chick. Heart 6 again. The guy's a star. I think I'm gonna do my longest roll here. Dice out. 3, 1, 4. I think we need the aces now. He's got them ready. He's gonna roll them out. Oh my god. 5, 2, 7. Oh. And everybody's gonna be cheering on. Well done, that was a great roll. And in fact, it was. Well, some of you obviously missed the beginning. We are doing a chicken feeding video whereby we are employing a strategy by Mel Lum Ho called Stop the Bleeding, whereby we actually invest on chicken feeders for three hits and down. So we have managed to accumulate up to now a profit of I would say, yeah, let's take this off as well. So this is our first one. We made a profit of $79 on chicken feeders. This was the first roll. We're going to go to the second one now. And this guy is a cousin of the first hot roller here. So the layout again, I'm going to explain is 30, 36, 36 and 30 with 10 on the field. Okay? So they're cousins now. As luck would have it, the chicken feeders, yeah, rules. Of course they do. Alright, so his cousin is coming up to the table. He picks up the dice in a 2, 5 on top. And he knows he's got this here, chicken, 4, 5, 9. We get paid, but we get paid 52 this time. This guy is a star. So we get 42 here and 10 here. This is the only instance where we make serious dough. 52. So this is one hit. He picks up dice. Open-handed shake, chicken feeds, scores an 8. An 8 pays 42 minus 10. That's 32, and that's his second hit. I think that's 30, 32. Guy's killing it. So, sorry. And it's off the table, guys. It's off the table. Oh. Of course he requests the same dice because he knows he's got this. And he chicken feeds. 5, 3, 8. And we've got basically our 3 hits and we're off the table. Now the 8 is what? It gives us 32 again because it's 42 on the 8, less the 10 we lost here. So 32. And our bets are down. This is our profit. Take this off. Tell the dealer to take us off. So here we go again. We're going to finish the roll because it's only fair. 4, 2, 6. And that is the cousin didn't do that well. It's 6-1. Yeah, I know I am getting silly. Don't lay an egg, that's a good one. So, we took down our bets on time. This is the second roll, and we are going to again take the initial ones down. So we're going to go for the third time. Here we go. It doesn't matter what the point is, we're working on the come out. Now the next guy, he considers himself to be a die setter. He uses the hardware set and that's it. So he picks up the dice, sets them as the hardware set, and he just goes like this. 527. He killed us. He actually murdered us. He didn't even get to feed the chickens properly. So overall, how did we do? That was a quick one, but let's see how we did. These were 3 random shooters, guys. I think this is what they call a rainbow, where you have to, sort out the chips. Right, so we started with 426, I would say, yes. And here's what we ended up with. This is the part that I'm sure dealers hate the most, but let's do this. 426, we're not expecting a lot, but maybe we have done well. So this is 350, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 400, 25, 26, and this is profit basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. We made 53 bucks on random rollers. One of them destroyed us from the get-go. The other 2 made us 3 hits and down. So we were positive by 53 bucks. 53 bucks, just to put things into perspective, for 426, 53 divided by 426 is 12.44% profit. Not bad. However, I did the maths yesterday. As Mel was suggesting, and I actually sat down and did the maths behind, all the bets. And I have to say that this strategy gives a casino edge of 8%. 8% is a significant amount more than, let's say, 1.41% on the past line with odds. I just have to put things into perspective for you guys. There is significant risk with this strategy, and we have to recognize it. So my advice to you is try very hard not to be tempted by chicken feeders. They're wonderful characters. They don't have a care in the world. I think I explained this yesterday. When they pick up the dice, they do not have a care in the world. And this is a very good approach. If I could get myself to that stage where I set dice and shoot them and I don't care what happens, I'll be fine. I would ask you to say bye-bye to the chickens now, because they're coming off the screen. Bye-bye, chickens. Bye-bye. So, let's see where we are with that. Okay. So now I'm going to do my 36 rolls. You see, guys, I'm not that boring after all. Here we go. Come on, roll. So heart 6. Thanks, Woody. That's a point. On axis, blah blah blah. That's out. 549. That's secondary on axis. Five, 3, 8. That is secondary on axis. That's out. That's a 4-2-6. Off axis right. Explosion. 4-2-6, that's the point. That's out. I'm sorry guys, I keep picturing the chicks at the end of the table. Oh dear, I managed to damage things for myself. Three, 2, 3, 6, dice. That's a hard 8. That's primary. Dice up. It's a 5-2-7. Oh dear. The chicken feeders are doing much better than I am. Dice out. Five, 4, 9. Secondary. Bit too close to the wall. Dice out. 6-8 explosion, both dice. Off axis. 5, 4 there, sorry. Dice out. 6 to 8 primary. Those are beautiful. No, what am I saying? Off, exploding both dice. I'm exploding both dice here. Dice up. 4, 5, 9. Off axis 9. That's the implosion of the right die. That's the point. Dice up. This is 6, 4, 10. That's our new point. Good morning, Mel. You just missed the big show of your strategy. Ladies and gentlemen, Mel Lum Ho, the owner of the strategy Stop the Bleeding. Dice out. One, 5, 6. That is implosion of both dice. So and so. We're back to where we want to be. Dice out. 2, 1, 3 double pitch. On axis. Dice out. 1, 3, 4. That is off axis, first to its name. Dice out. 1, 3, 4. I'm always late. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Will. Oh, well, we had a good time, I think. That was a good demo. 1, 3, 4, I think I marked it. So let's go to something on the inside. Three, 1, 4. That's a different kind of form. So this is on axis secondary. Dice out. That's a 2, 5, 7. Let's have some coffee, see some comments. So just to recap for my friend Mel, we made some profit on the stop the bleeding strategy. I think it was a 12.44% on 3 shooters, dice out. 639. Off axis 9. Dice out. 549. So this one was on axis, left the point. I hope I'm not offending anyone who is playing the don't pass. Dice out. 358. That's the new point, off axis 8. Dice out. 268 primary. Oh, that's the point, okay. Let's see how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, cool. Dice out. That's a 459, off axis 9. Dice out. 538. Now this on axis secondary. Four, two, six. Off axis right. Dice out. That's a hard 10. Huh, That's a very good question, assuming how fast are the dyes traveling through the air. It would be very easy for me to actually do that test because I can slow down the camera from, I think, from 240 to like 30 frames per second, so that's 8 times slower. And I should be able to determine based, from the time of release to the time they travel, what sort of distance they traveled and how much time it took them to get there. So kind of a crude radar. So it's a 516 primary. Dice out. It's a 5/6 yaw double pitch. First to its name. It's on axis. Dice out. That's a 145 off axis. First to its name. Number 5. Dice out. No way. 167. Oh. Thought I threw them well. Never mind. Now we're in a count situation. Just when you think that you've thrown them well, I'll check the video perhaps if we're too close to the back wall. I don't know. Dice out. Five, 2, 7. Okay, that's a come up. All right, the grip is good. 1, 2, 3. That's a 145 off axis. Doing something wrong. Dice out. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Secondary on axis. Leaning a little bit to the back. Sorry. 3-2, 3-6, dice out. 1-6-7. Right at the end of the row, they start coming in. String just perfectly. 1-6-7. Okay, let's keep away from the back wall. This is a come out row. Dice out. 4-5-9. Probably disallowed. Right die didn't touch the back wall by a long shot. Dice out. That's a 2-4-6. Secondary. Dice out. 2-6-8 primary. That was a bad throw, sorry. 2-1-3. Down pitch. The dice actually hit the felt right here. Three, two, 3-6. Dice out. And that's a 3-4-7. Okay. At least it was on axis. So I think it's 37. I'm gonna count it and see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 15, 20, 21. 21, 24, 29, 30, 35, 37, 39, 5, 7 outs. Well, it's just 40 divided by 5 is 8. 39 divided by 5 is 8.25. Sorry, divided by 5, 8.2. How did we do in terms of this one goes here? In terms of inside hits, we only had a couple of 5s. We did okay here. We had 6 6s. So that's 8, 11, this is 5, 16, 21, 22, 23, 24. So out of 39, 24, it's reasonable, let's say. We underperformed on the 10 by 1. We're in line on the 4s, underperformed on the 12s, the 2s. I can't seem to get a snake eyes anymore. 12s, okay. Underperformed the 11s, right on cue with the the 2 and 3s as expected, all random. But the good part is that they were both of them were double pitches, so they were on axis. Let's go and see how many on axis. I think I was below the 50%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13, 15, 17. 17, okay, it's not good. So yeah, we're trying. That's why because I'm an animal. Okay, that's good to know that now. Good to know that. Or is it TMI? I don't know. So guys, thank you for hanging out with me. This is George from Cyprus. I tried Mel's Stop the Bleeding. It did work on a random roller with chickens. We made a profit of say 12%. I did mention that the casino has an 8% edge. I think I did mention that. So I'll be very careful. There's always this problem with us as people who love craps not to be able to stay away from the next shooter. It's whether it's out of respect or whether I don't know. I asked my friends to be very wary of people they haven't seen how they shoot or whatever, because at the end of the day it's your money, and please be very careful. Money manage basically, and this is one way to do it. Just money manage basically, and be careful not to lose money that could yield better returns if somebody else was shooting. This is George from Cyprus. Thank you all for joining. Mel, thank you very much. Woody, thanks man. Sumi, appreciate all the good the good jokes over there. Matt's Light, I don't know whether he's still with us, but thank you. I think I saw Certified Dice King was in. I don't know whether he's still around, but thank you very much for joining. And everybody out there, thank you very much for your support. Toothpick, caught the end, okay. Well, Toothpick, I think you would be really interested to see the beginning. Where we had the chickens in the house. Alright. Thank you for joining. Have a pleasant day, guys. Thanks out.